Good morning. I am 4 minutes earlier today. So if you're watching and recording, you are welcome to stay through our hellos or fast forward a few minutes to the beginning of the practice. Beginning of the practice. Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Gina. Looks like we are gonna have, we are having another norte. Good morning, Yanni. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Jennifer. All right, it is time for us to start. And today we continue our exploration of APARIGRAHA, the ethical guideline in yoga, the Yama, that's interpreted as non-attachment, non-possessiveness, non-grasping, letting go. First, I'm gonna read an excerpt from Deborah Adele's book, Yamas and Niyamas, and then we're gonna do a short reflection around that. Deborah Adele writes, I am fascinated by an ancient process of capturing monkeys in India. Small cages with narrow bars are made and a banana is placed inside the cage. The monkeys come along, reach in between the bars and grab the banana. Then the monkeys begin the impossible task of trying to pull the banana through those narrow bars. And here's the amazing thing. In the moment when the monkey catchers come along, the monkeys are totally free. There is absolutely nothing that's keeping them from running off to safety as they hear danger approach. All they have to do is to let go of the banana. Instead, though, they refuse to release the banana and are easily taken into captivity. Bananas for us are anything we expect to give us the same fulfillment the second and third time. When we expect our spouse to make us feel good like they did the evening before, or when we expect a dinner out to satisfy us like it did the last time, or when we expect to be appreciated like we were yesterday. Indeed, anytime we want the same feel-good results, we are really holding on to the banana. And in those moments, our expectations keep us captive and often disgruntled. The image of the monkey holding onto the banana is real for those of us captured in our attachments. Indeed, nothing is holding us. We, like the monkeys, are totally free. Instead, we choose to hold on, choosing our attachment and our greed rather than our freedom. To choose freedom, we simply need to let go of the banana. And instead, very often, we create our own prison of captivity. And in that moment, what we hold begins to hold us. So let's explore this together. Take a comfortable position, and as always, spend a few moments to acknowledge all the circumstances of your practice, internal and external. Inhabit this moment with all your senses, really allowing yourself to feel the naked truth of being you right here, right now, just the way you are. And essentially, we'll do the same breath practice we did the first day we explored APARIGRAHA, this yama of non-attachment, letting go. So start by allowing your breath to be natural and soft, without any effort. See if you can trace just one breath from the very beginning, when you take the air in front of you and make it your breath, to the very end, when your breath gets released into the space in front of you and becomes air again. As you trace your breath, don't try to make your breathing longer or deeper or bigger in any way. Instead, allow it to be natural and soft, and simply be aware of how your breath flows through your body, from the very beginning to the very end. one breath at a time. And now release this task and allow yourself to breathe without any objective. And as you breathe softly, effortlessly, notice how easy it is to exhale. You don't really have to think twice, oh, should I really exhale this time or wait? You just exhale, knowing that the next inhale will follow again and again in a natural cycle that you trust fully. Simply acknowledge it, appreciate it. And for the next few rounds of breath, inhale and hold your breath until it becomes uncomfortable. And notice that when you do that, the following inhale is not as soft, not as easy as before. Notice how quickly it starts to feel kind of desperate. Do this breath holding for a little bit longer, a couple more rounds, just to reinforce this idea, this concept. Really feel it viscerally. And now, once again, come back to your natural, soft, effortless breath and enjoy the rise and fall of each inhale and exhale. Notice how almost immediately this calms you down. Somehow it's very easy for us to trust that the next breath is coming. Unless, of course, you're having a panic attack, but that's a different story. Actually, for those of you who suffer from anxiety attacks or any kind of breathing difficulties, it may be worth exploring the underlying issue from the point of view of APARIGRAHA, from the point of view of letting go. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me and we can do this exploration together and see, maybe we can alleviate this kind of suffering for you. Much like with easy, effortless breathing, we usually don't have any problem trusting that there will be a sunrise and then a sunset. And this will happen again the next day, and the next, and the next. So how can we cultivate the same kind of trust around all our attachments? Because try grasping at something and you are sure to create unnecessary tension, physical, mental, emotional. And often the way this tension resolves is not pleasure, but rather disappointment. And if you allow to soften your grip, suddenly you are flooded with relief. Somehow this allows you to see all the possibilities you didn't even notice before, because all your energy was focused on this tight grip, grasping. So keep breathing gently and keep reflecting softly on this interesting phenomenon. Why can we trust that after each exhale there will be an inhale? That after each sunset there will be a sunrise? And yet, we don't trust this for everything else in our life. Maybe throughout your day you can keep asking yourself, how can I cultivate trust and really know that letting go is the only skillful way to get ahead? And I'd like to complete our practice today with a poem by Dana Folds. It's called Breath by Breath. Life proceeds breath by breath, deep, full and easy, shallow or uneven. Breathing is the key to cultivating peace. Breath by breath, choose to stay present. It isn't success you're seeking, but surrender to the flow of energy. It's not control that matters, but letting go. Allowing life exactly as it is this moment to touch and change and breathe through you. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow.